Step into your backyard and start picking sweet, juicy fruits that most people believe only grow in exotic gardens or large orchards, right from your own tiny space. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a micro orchard filled with uncommon fruits that are easy to grow, incredibly rewarding, and will make your garden stand out like never before. Hi there, and welcome back to Serene Green Gardens, where we help garden lovers grow more without breaking the bank. If you're new here, I'm thrilled to have you join our growing community. And to all my returning green thumbs, it's wonderful to see you again. Grab your favorite gardening tool or a cup of tea, because what we're about to cover will completely change how you grow fruit at home. Before we get started, do something small but important. Hit that like button if you love the idea of growing your own food, subscribe if you haven't already, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a garden secret. Also, drop a comment below telling me which unusual fruit you've always dreamed of growing. I read every comment, and I might feature your idea in the next video. Number 1, Asian pears. If you've only ever seen regular pears in the grocery store, you're in for a treat. Asian pears are crisp, sweet, and unlike anything you've tasted before. They have the crunch of an apple, but the flavor of a pear. What makes them perfect for a micro orchard is that they grow well in small spaces and don't require a full-sized orchard to produce a good harvest. Start by choosing a dwarf or semi-dwarf variety. They're compact, so you can plant 2 to 3 trees in a small backyard and still get a great yield. Plant them in a sunny spot with well-draining soil, and make sure to water consistently during the first year while they establish strong roots. Asian pears also benefit from cross-pollination, so having at least 2 different varieties will improve your fruit production. Here's a little pro tip. Prune your Asian pear tree every winter to keep it manageable and to encourage bigger, juicier fruits. Unlike regular pear trees, these respond very well to pruning and reward you with fruit that almost glows when it's ripe. Number 2, pawpaw. Pawpaw is a hidden gem that most people have never tasted, but once you do, you'll understand why it's worth growing. This native North American fruit has a creamy, custard-like texture and a flavor that's a mix of banana, mango, and melon, truly one of a kind. Despite its exotic taste, pawpaw trees are surprisingly easy to grow in a backyard micro-orchard. These trees thrive in partial sun to full sun and prefer rich, well-draining soil. One key to success is planting at least 2 different pawpaw varieties close together for cross-pollination, which ensures better fruit production. Don't worry, they're small trees, so even a tiny yard can host a couple of them. Here's a trick most gardeners miss. Pawpaws naturally attract pollinators like flies and beetles, but you can increase fruit set by gently hand-pollinating the flowers in spring. This little extra effort can double your harvest. Plus, the trees have beautiful, tropical-looking leaves that add a unique visual appeal to your micro-orchard. Number 3, jujube, Chinese date. Jujube is a small but mighty fruit that many gardeners overlook, yet it's perfect for a micro-orchard. When fresh, it tastes like a crisp apple with hints of date sweetness, and when dried, it transforms into a chewy, nutrient-packed treat. What's even better is that jujube trees are incredibly hardy, drought-tolerant, and thrive in compact spaces, ideal for small backyard gardens. Plant your jujube in full sun with well-draining soil and choose a self-pollinating variety if you have very limited space. These trees grow slowly at first, but once established, they produce an impressive number of fruits with minimal maintenance. A light annual pruning is all it takes to keep them manageable and maximize your harvest. Here's a little insider tip. Jujube trees are not only resilient, but also long-lived. Some trees continue producing fruit for decades, meaning your micro-orchard investment pays off year after year. Plus, the fruit attracts birds and beneficial insects, creating a lively, balanced backyard ecosystem. Number 4, mulberry. Mulberries are a fantastic addition to any micro-orchard because they grow fast, produce abundant fruit, and come in flavors ranging from sweet to rich and tangy. Unlike the common blackberries or raspberries, Mulberries offer a tree-grown fruit experience with minimal effort. Their long cascading branches and vibrant green leaves also create a beautiful, almost magical look in your backyard. Choose a dwarf or semi-dwarf variety if you have limited space and plant them in full sun with well-draining soil. Mulberries are forgiving. They tolerate poor soil and occasional drought, making them perfect for gardeners who don't want high-maintenance trees. You'll start seeing fruit in just a few years, and the harvest can be massive if you keep the trees pruned to a manageable height. Here's a pro tip. Harvest the berries as they ripen to avoid attracting too many birds, or train your trees over a netted frame to enjoy more of the fruit yourself. Mulberries are versatile too. You can eat them fresh, bake them into pies, or even make homemade jams that will wow your friends and family. Number 5, quince. Quince is a fruit that often gets overlooked, but it's a true powerhouse for a micro-orchard. With its fragrant aroma and firm golden flesh, it's perfect for jams, jellies, and baked desserts, offering a flavor that's both floral and a slightly tart. The best part? Quince trees are compact, hardy, and surprisingly easy to grow, even in small backyard spaces. Plant your quince in full sun with well-draining soil and give it a little room to spread, though dwarf varieties work beautifully if you're tight on space. Quince trees are low maintenance, requiring only basic pruning to shape them and encourage larger fruit. They're also resistant to most pests, making them ideal for gardeners who want maximum reward with minimal hassle. Here's a tip most gardeners miss. Quince flowers bloom early in spring and attract bees, which not only helps your fruit set, but also supports your entire garden ecosystem. By adding a quince tree, you're not just growing fruit, you're creating a mini oasis of beauty and productivity in your backyard. Number 6, goji berry. Goji berries are tiny, but packed with nutrition, flavor, and a wow factor that most gardeners haven't tried growing themselves. These bright red berries are known for their health benefits, from boosting immunity to supporting eye health, and they thrive in a backyard micro-orchard with the right care. Plant goji berry bushes in full sun with well-draining soil. They're surprisingly hardy and drought-tolerant once established, making them perfect for gardeners looking for low-maintenance, high-reward crops. These bushes grow upright and can even be trained along trellises or fences, adding both beauty and productivity to your garden. Here's a little insider trick. Goji berries produce more fruit when you prune them lightly each year to encourage new growth. Plus, they attract pollinators like bees, which benefits the rest of your orchard. Harvesting is easy too. Simply pluck the ripe, bright red berries and enjoy them fresh, dried, or in smoothies for a powerful nutritional boost. Number 7, hardy kiwi, Actinidia arguta. Hardy kiwis are a game changer for any micro-orchard because they give you the sweet, tropical flavor of regular kiwis, but in a smaller, backyard-friendly package. Unlike their fuzzy cousins, these kiwis are smooth-skinned, bite-sized, and can be eaten whole, no peeling required. They're perfect for gardeners who want something unique that's also highly productive. Plant hardy kiwi vines in full sun with well-draining soil and provide a sturdy trellis or fence for them to climb. You'll need at least one male plant for every 6 female plants for pollination, but the payoff is incredible, a cascade of delicious green fruit in late summer. Once established, these vines are very vigorous and can produce fruit for decades. Here's a tip most gardeners miss. Prune your hardy kiwi vines in winter to control growth and improve fruit size. They also attract hummingbirds and bees, which helps pollinate your other orchard plants. Including hardy kiwi in your micro-orchard gives you not only a tasty treat, but also an eye-catching vertical element that transforms small spaces into a lush and productive paradise. Number 8, serviceberry, Juneberry. Serviceberries are a hidden gem for micro-orchards, offering small, sweet berries that taste like a cross between blueberries and cherries. These little fruits are packed with antioxidants, perfect for snacking, baking, or turning into jams. What makes serviceberries truly special is that they're hardy, low maintenance, and can thrive in small backyard spaces while providing stunning spring blossoms. Plant your serviceberry tree or shrub in full sun to partial shade with well-draining soil.
They're adaptable and can handle colder climates better than many other fruit trees, making them ideal for gardeners across the USA. These plants also attract pollinators and birds, adding life and movement to your garden. Here's a pro tip. Service berries are self-fertile, but planting two varieties close together improves fruit size and yield. Light pruning each year will keep the plant healthy and productive. By adding service berries to your micro-orchard, you get a combination of beauty, nutrition, and a little surprise for anyone tasting them for the first time. If you're enjoying these uncommon fruit ideas for your micro-orchard, take a moment to smash that like button. It really helps our garden community grow. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of our garden secrets. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these fruits would you love to grow in your backyard? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and your idea might inspire our next video. Number 9. Medlar. Medlar is a truly unusual fruit that most gardeners have never tried, but it's perfect for adding a touch of uniqueness to your micro-orchard. When ripe, the fruit becomes soft and sweet with a flavor reminiscent of apples and dates. It's an old-fashioned fruit that has a story and charm all its own, making it a conversation starter as well as a delicious treat. Plant your medlar tree in full sun with well-draining soil and make sure to give it a little room to grow. Dwarf varieties are available for tighter spaces. These trees are hardy, low maintenance, and can produce fruit reliably once they mature. A light pruning each year helps keep the tree productive and encourages larger, juicier fruits. By adding medlar to your micro-orchard, you're growing not just fruit, you're adding a little historical and culinary intrigue that will delight anyone who visits your garden.
Number 10. Persimmon, American or Fuyu variety. Persimmons are a standout fruit for any micro-orchard because they're sweet, vibrant, and surprisingly easy to grow in small spaces. The Fuyu variety can be eaten while still firm, offering a crisp, honey-like sweetness, while the American persimmon softens into a rich, custardy dessert when fully ripe. Either way, these fruits are a treat that few backyard gardeners get to enjoy. Plant your persimmon tree in full sun with well-draining soil. Dwarf or semi-dwarf varieties are perfect for micro-orchards, allowing you to grow multiple trees in a small backyard without feeling crowded. Persimmons are low maintenance, needing only occasional pruning to shape the tree and remove any dead branches. Here's a pro tip. Persimmons attract pollinators and wildlife, which benefits your entire garden ecosystem. Also, harvesting at the right stage is key. Fuyu can be eaten firm, while American persimmons must be fully ripe to enjoy their full flavor. Adding persimmons to your micro-orchard gives you a stunning, productive tree that delivers flavor, beauty, and uniqueness all in one. Number 11. Feijoa or pineapple guava. Feijoa is a tropical-looking fruit that's surprisingly hardy and perfect for a backyard micro-orchard. Its sweet, aromatic flavor combines pineapple, guava, and a hint of mint, making it an exciting addition to any fruit garden. The flowers are edible too, adding a decorative and culinary bonus. Plant Feijoa in full sun with well-draining soil. It's a low-maintenance shrub that can be grown as a small tree, producing abundant fruit once established. Feijoa is partially self-fertile, but having a second plant nearby boosts fruit yield. Here's a tip. Feijoa fruit fall when ripe, so keep a mat or basket underneath to catch them and avoid bruising. Their unique taste and ornamental flowers make this plant a standout in your micro-orchard, while being surprisingly easy to care for. Number 12. Che, also called the Chinese mulberry. Che is a rare fruit that's sweet, tangy, and perfect for backyard micro-orchards. Its small blackberry-like fruits are delicious fresh, dried, or made into jams, and the tree itself is compact, hardy, and low maintenance. Plant your che tree in full sun with well-draining soil. It tolerates drought and poor soil better than most fruit trees, making it ideal for small space gardening. These trees can also be espaliered along fences or trellises, maximizing your orchard space. Here's a pro tip. Prune lightly every winter to shape the tree and encourage more fruiting branches. Including che in your micro-orchard gives you a rare exotic flavor that will surprise anyone who tries it, while being incredibly easy to grow. Number 13. Cornelian cherry. Cornelian cherry is a small hardy tree that produces bright red tart fruits that are perfect for jams, jellies, or fresh snacking. Despite its name, it's not a true cherry, and many gardeners are surprised by its unique flavor and high nutritional value. It's an excellent choice for a micro-orchard because it's compact, low maintenance, and visually striking. Plant your Cornelian cherry in full sun with well-draining soil. It's drought-tolerant once established and requires very little care beyond occasional pruning to shape the tree and encourage fruit production. Birds are attracted to its fruits, which adds life and activity to your backyard garden. Here's a tip. Harvest the fruits just as they fully ripen. They turn a deep red and soften slightly when ready. Adding a Cornelian cherry to your micro-orchard brings a unique taste, ornamental beauty, and a rare fruit that few gardeners experience. Number 14. Sea buckthorn. Sea buckthorn is an unusual but incredibly valuable addition to a micro-orchard. Its bright orange berries are tart, packed with vitamin C, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids, making them a powerhouse for health-conscious gardeners. Beyond nutrition, sea buckthorn shrubs also add a unique texture and color to your garden. Plant sea buckthorn in full sun with well-draining soil. It's a hardy shrub that tolerates poor soil and drought exceptionally well. You'll need both male and female plants for fruit production, but the yield is impressive once established. Here's a tip. Harvest the berries carefully. They're small and delicate, so using gloves and gentle handling is best. Including sea buckthorn in your micro-orchard gives you a striking, nutritious fruit that's rare in home gardens, adding both beauty and functional benefits to your backyard garden. And 15. Saskatoon berry. Saskatoon berries are true hidden gems for a micro-orchard. They look like blueberries, but have a richer, nuttier flavor that's perfect for pies, jams, or snacking straight from the bush. These hardy shrubs are compact, low maintenance, and thrive in a variety of climates, making them ideal for backyard gardeners who want something unique and productive. Plant your Saskatoon berry bushes in full sun with well-draining soil. They're drought-tolerant once established and benefit from light pruning each year to encourage bigger, sweeter berries. Saskatoon berries are also pollinator-friendly, attracting bees and supporting the overall health of your micro-orchard. Here's a pro tip. Harvest the berries when they're fully dark purple for maximum sweetness. Adding Saskatoon as the final touch to your micro-orchard gives you a rare, flavorful fruit that few gardeners grow, ensuring your backyard stands out both visually and taste-wise. And there you have it, 15 uncommon, delicious, and surprisingly easy-to-grow fruits that can transform even the smallest backyard into a thriving micro-orchard. Each of these plants brings its own unique flavor, beauty, and story to your garden, turning your space into a paradise of taste and color. If you're inspired to start your own micro-orchard, don't wait. Pick a few of these fruits, plan your space, and watch your garden come alive with abundance. Gardening doesn't have to be expensive or complicated, and with these choices, you're guaranteed something special every harvest. Before you go, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed these ideas, subscribe to Serene Green Gardens for more unique gardening tips, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a garden secret. I'd love to hear from you too. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these fruits you're excited to grow first. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we will continue to help your garden thrive without breaking the bank. Happy planting!